So hopefully the live stream will carry the full 1080p since most of you aren't getting anywhere. All right, I'm gonna pause that. You know what? I'm not gonna stream the YouTube video here because otherwise it's just gonna affect performance. Hey Google, play. All right. So first things first, there's something called the Global Game Jam that's actually happening a couple days from now, January 27th to the 31st. This is, you can see it's being hosted by Unreal Engine, but it's a really great thing. You can Google just Global Game Jam, and it's where you make a game at home, and it's competition, it's prizes, and you make a game over a period of a few days. And some of the most famous games ever made, actually, they all start in Game Jam. So if you've never participated in a Game Jam, you should definitely consider it, especially since you're at home, got nothing to do. Yes, if you've got Unreal, great. If you have some other engine that will work, then use that. But look up Global Game Jam if you're interested in that. I want to share that with you. Okay, now I close out of that. Close out of that. All right. Here's the other. Hey, Google, skip. Hey, Google, skip. All right. So here is what I have an assignment for you guys to do, actually. So complete this today. This is for a grade, and it's your first summative grade, okay? So there is, I think that's the right link. Yeah, that should be the right link. Okay, cool. So everybody make sure you do that link and you complete that today because it's going for a grade. And you guys are doing so good, you don't want to see those zeros come in, right? So there'll be a 0 in there if it's not in there by today/tomorrow. Okay, so that's the one assignment. I'll try to remember to remind you at the end of class, but there is your assignment for today. Make sure you do it. Other than that, we're in the live stream and we're making Star Wars game. Feel free to contribute your thoughts, and let's begin. So, like I was just telling you, I added this character from the Epic Game Store. He looks very droid-like, so I think this would be perfect kind of template for our zombie that follows you. Also, it's rigged to the Epic skeleton, which means it should work with the animation blueprints and everything on our third-person character. All right, I'm going to close it out. Let's take a look at what we have. So last time, you guys asked me to focus on the environment stuff, and we actually kind of started making a Star Wars-ish environment. This is what we made, I don't know, what I figured out how to make a model in Blender for this. If you make Blender models, and actually this goes for you, Elsa, this goes for you, Lewis, and a couple other you guys who I know are really good and interested in the Blender stuff, make me models for this game. Make the class models. I will use them. Let's think about models that we need right now. I need a blaster model. Star Wars blaster. Can we do that? I need the triangle pizza ship model, perhaps, or like a ship, some sort of Star Wars ship-like model that we can put in there. We need, I would say probably priority is the blaster, because I really don't have one right now, and I don't know if I'll be able to find something like that. Yeah, Daniel says Anakin Skywalker. I don't know if you guys are capable and confident in making a person model. That's a lot more involved. Go for it. But right now, can you get me props? Would love that. What else? Anybody think of anything that we should put into this game that's a model? Well, we need multiple weapon kind of stuff because we want it's zombie style, right? So we need the mystery box, that kind of stuff. There could be a lot. So if you think of a model that we need, put it in the chat. And then people like Elsa and Lewis, if you want, and anybody else, even if you're new to Blender, look up Blender tutorials and modeling tutorials and see if you can hack something together because I need that. You know what I also need from you guys? These are ones you could download instead of making. I need sound effects, like this blaster sound effects, like all that kind of stuff. Music, give it to me, send it to me, and we'll put it into the game. All right, so let's actually play and see where we're at. So, but yeah, pew, pew, pew. Not quite what I want. All right, so here we are playing, and these are the zombies that are coming at me right now. And we basically did environmental stuff. Now, am I able to shoot them yet? No, I'm not. Oh, yes, I am. Okay, good. I just haven't added a crosshair yet. So that'll be really cool. All right, so I added that robot in. So why don't we get that robot working? So it's going to be in a folder here because I added it from the Epic Store. And SciFi Robot, there it is. Let's look for its skeletal mesh. All right, SciFi Robot. And what I want to do is go to my zombie and tell it, hey, I want your now skeletal mesh to be the robot mesh. Boom. As it decides whether it wants to crash or not. Oh, it really wants to crash. Did it crash? What is this? I think it might have crashed. Send a restart. No. All right, there we go. Okay. No, Mr. Toys is no longer teaching from a cafe, huh? They kicked me out. All right, so we've got this. Now, here's the problem. He's like T-posing. Actually, it's called A-posing, right? This is the letter T. This looks like a letter A. What gives? He's supposed to be the same skeleton. Why is he T-posing, right? The reason is the animation blueprint that came with our third-person example character that comes with Unreal. That's only made for that other skeletal mesh, right? So I need to, right here, click on Anim class, and if I go and I look up third-person Anim BP, does it work? No, it doesn't. Okay, what we need to do is go find that Anim BP and make a copy of it, but according to this guy's skeleton. So let's do that. Let's do I need to migrate the do I need to retarget the skeleton? I always forget about this part. Whether we need to, let's try retargeting. Actually, we might not need to even do any of that. Let's go to skeleton. This is retargeting is always the pain point when you're like trying to get different assets to work across each other. Right, skeleton, assign skeleton. Can I assign just the third person guy's skeleton to his skeleton, and then that way he doesn't need to use the one he came with? That's the goal. UE4 mannequin skeleton. All right, hit accept. This says it needs to be saved. Save all. That didn't seem to work, but that's okay. Let's make a, well, probably just make a duplicate of this guy. Yeah, it does. The game is too epic. It almost crashed. Duplicate. No, retarget Anim blueprints. Duplicate Anim blueprints and retarget. That's what I want. That's what I want. Okay. And now it doesn't know the skeleton because I retargeted the last skeleton, which was stupid of me. So let's fix that. Right click, skeleton, assign skeleton. Let's assign it back to the skeleton it came with, I think. Is what I want. I think. SciFi Robot skeleton. Hit accept. Now it needs to be saved. Save all. Animations, guys. They could be a pain. Retarget animation blueprints, duplicate animation asset. Where's my skeleton? That's not right.
Hey, Torres.
Hey, yeah.
This is kind of a little bit off topic, but mentioning the game jam thing, I just thought it would be cool to make a team that participates in this type of stuff. Like, we get like a team together for game dev, and we like build games for the actual club in like these game jams.
Huh? You think we should have like a a club, like a school club?
Kinda. There's like a team that like represents El Dorado in these game jam things because we do game design, and we can start making games and stuff. That's like a team.
It's a flippin' great idea. Yeah, I love that. You're right. We should we have it for cyber. Why we have it for everything else? Why don't we have it for game dev?
Yeah, I think that'd be a great way to do it.
How do we do that? I don't know. I never run a club before. Would you can it be a student run club and I'll just supervise? You know, come to meetings and stuff.
We're all seniors, so
yeah. You show up. You would have to get people involved in it. Like, cause so far there's only like 3 people. We'd probably need a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll make a note of that. Make the game. What do we
but
call
yeah,
it?
just,
Hey Google, turn it down. What do we call it?
I'd say it'd have to be. We'd have to get rid. That would be our first meeting, is naming the club. I think, right?
All
Because it
right.
would just be game dev, like game design. The challenge club. I don't know, but we can have like our first meeting and then get stuff together after school or something like that.
I could support that. I didn't know that there'd be an interest in that. Mainly because it did cross my mind to make a club for starting in January. I talked with a teacher about it actually. I didn't do it because I just feared that there wouldn't be enough interest because not enough people have computers at home that can run game engines. But you bringing it up, if there's across all my classes, if there could be at least 7, 8, 9, 10 people or something, then that sounds like it'd be self-sustaining. We can do something about that.
Yeah, preferably like around 10 kids, just so we have backups for like the game jam team.
Hmm.
And I think that would be a really fun thing to do.
Let's do it, man. I'm totally in favor of that. Okay, if you want, why don't you Michael, I'm gonna put you, since it's your idea, I'm gonna put you in the lead on this, okay? So if you want to make this happen, I want you to write me an email, and I'd like you to CC any other students that you know would be interested in a game dev club. And if you're one of those students in this class who wants to be part of a game dev club, say right now in the chat, include me. And Michael, I just want you to take note of the people who do and add them to the list, and we'll start something. Okay.
Yeah, I'm done. I got that.
Sweet. So I really want to retarget, duplicate and retarget. I'm like, why doesn't our... Make sure you have the similar retarget base pose. If they don't look alike here, you can edit your base pose in the retarget window. Select the skeleton, remap this asset to. View. Oh, man. There's always some different issue when it comes to animations and skeletons and skeletal meshes, and whether they're made for Unreal or they come from Mixamo or you made them yourself. I mean, it's always something. I'm just trying to figure out why won't you... I can go skeleton, create skeleton where it auto-generates it. Okay. Hit save on that. Right click, skeleton, assign skeleton. Now, okay, that comes up. Let's try duplicating this again. Retarget, animation, and duplicate. All right, let's try doing with the animations. Retarget. I shouldn't have to do that though. I shouldn't have to retarget if they have the same skeleton. Robot skeleton. Animate, won't you? I promise you guys, I've done this before, but I must be doing something silly. Go to Retarget Manager, select Rig. Do I want that? I don't know. Select Humanated Rig is usually what I do. All right, then hit Save. Duplicate the animation blueprint. Doesn't show up. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I'm deleting everything to do with the robot, and we're adding it back in because I don't know, something seems fishy here. Okay. As I do that, though, any ideas for the game? Has anybody come up with any neat ideas for this project? Do you think we could do? Think we could try? Jetpack would be cool. I'm doing a game for one class where we're doing Mandalorian the game, and I thought we're going to do Jetpack for that. Main characters, like actually characters from Star Wars, right? Maybe. And then it's gonna make me force delete. All right. Robot. Adding to project. Now it's already downloaded, so it shouldn't take any time really to add it. So FallenRepublic. Bam. Add to project. Heroes. Right, like Battlefront 2 had a hero mode, heroes and villains. That was amazing. I'm going to put the hero thing probably towards the end of the list of priorities, though, because yeah, we'll see. Transportation system to move around the map faster. Ooh, I like that idea, Andy. Yeah, I like that for a couple of reasons. Number one, it's the Death Star, which is really big, but it'd be cool to go to interesting areas. So that idea of like you get in a transportation system, I really like that. It'd be cool if it was like something you can, like a glass elevator zooming train thing you get on. It takes you to another part of, it goes really fast. You can camp in it for like a second, but it always opens up on the other side and there's more zombies waiting. I'd be down for that for sure. For sure. So let's take a look. Now I've re-downloaded that SciFi Robot thing, and I'm gonna do what I didn't do before. It came with a map. Oh no. It's not even. Alright, now because it didn't fully delete it, didn't actually do it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete it from outside of Unreal. Now it's actually for sure gone. Now we add it back in. Alright, FallenRepublic. Take 3. I really like the transportation idea. Brilliant. Okay, did it work this time? Man, now it just won't even show up any of these assets. I'm gonna restart that project. See if we can just get it working that time. Back there, Elsa? That Pharaoh back? Or you mean on my computer? This is a different computer. This is my other computer. Alright. Okay, that did it. Look at that. I loaded it back, and we got the SciFi Robot. Alright, here's what I didn't do. They came with a sample map. Let's go to the sample map, and... oh, those look really nice. Let's see, does this sample map do anything? Are they animated when I hit play? Ooh, they are. Look at that. Cool. Sweet. Those look really neat. Okay, this will be fun. Cool. Okay, let's see what we can do here then. Epic demo. Okay, so I think what we really need to do is we need to make our own animation blueprint, unfortunately, for this. But let's just see now that without messing with it, can I duplicate and retarget to the skeleton guy? No. Why can't I? It's been really. Oh, really? Man, I gotta work on. Maybe like. It's my internet or something. All right, so let me look at these animations again, and I'll figure out what we need in terms of a animation blueprint. We're just gonna make our own animation blueprint, I guess. Although I really wanted to just steal theirs and retarget, and there's no reason I shouldn't if the bones are the same. But again, I don't know. I didn't really read the marketplace asset stuff all the time. Let's take a look. Hey, can I switch out the mesh? Oh, they added a female version. That's so funny. That's new. That's totally new. I'm gonna just duplicate this. Let's take the duplicate and assign the skeleton. And we assign it to our Unreal Engine mannequin. Yeah, right. That's where we want it from. Have Alderaan or Scarab Planet be like a Nuketown map that gets obliterated at the end? Yeah, you should be able to activate the Death Star. Or maybe, oh wait, but it's already destroyed, isn't it? I don't know. How do you guys want to go about that? Interesting choice. Okay, look, okay, so something worked because now I can actually swap out the mesh from this guy to this guy. We're dealing with the same skeleton. Yeah. And can I go to the animation blueprint and see him there instead? That's the question. Preview mesh. I want to change you to the robot. Oh my gosh, there we go. Okay, see, this is what we're waiting for. Okay, so we're actually seeing him animated. Like, this is what I wanted the whole time. Okay, let's see if we can go to that blueprint that I made, the zombie blueprint last time that follows your character. Let's bring him out, and let's set his mesh and animation blueprint to the same. If that works, then we'll have a robot guy. Again, I'm not really exactly sure why it didn't work before. That's okay. I don't need to analyze it. I just need to work. Bam. Oh my gosh, it worked. Okay, cool. So that'll mean that this guy will use the same animation blueprint, which means when he's moving, he's running. When he's turning, he's turning. Like, he'll be doing that. So let's actually go to the other map now, the original map, and see how that looks. So just filter for levels here because I don't remember what I named it. What did I name it? You know what you could do? If you don't know what map you're on, go to project settings and see what the editor's starting map is. Maps and modes. Third person example map. Okay, makes sense. All right, we're back on this map. Now, when I hit play, you see a bunch of robots coming towards me. Sweet. Okay. And it's the robots that are falling over and getting killed. So we really got something good here. Okay, cool. I did not intend for that to take up the full 30 minutes, but whatever. Animations always take up way long. And you even animate anything. We're just trying to get an animation that's supposed to work off the bat to work. And so, but that's really nice. And we also know that that animation kit, so to speak, comes with animations for the guy shooting at you, right? Death animations, rifle animations, like jogging forward. This is a very, troop kind of thing. So I guess that's a good question, though, to talk about. Is it really Call of Duty Zombies if the zombies, so to speak, can shoot back at you? Because that's not part of zombies. You know, they have to get near you physically to touch you, tag you, so to speak, and then you die. So how do we do that with this? Can they shoot, rifles at you? So we're almost at the end here. Not a ton of progress, I would say. Let's give our player a HUD real quick, since I don't know where I'm shooting at yet. So let's do this: widget blueprint, player, HUD, and I need a crosshair Can somebody go right now to a website called flaticon.com and find a good Star Wars looking crosshair on Flaticon and drop the link into the chat. Okay, Flaticon's a great website for that kind of thing. I'm going to put that right dead in the center. I'm going to anchor it to the center. And this is what I'm going to, when somebody finds us an icon, we're going to use their icon. Replace this white square with that. So again, flaticon.com is the website. We want a crosshair. Let's set it up so that this widget shows up on screen. So third person character is our player character's name, I believe. Yep. And to make the widget show up on screen, let's do begin play. How do we make a widget show up on screen? Somebody say it. What's the next step? Come on, guys. This one's got to be in your toolkit. How do you make a widget show up on screen? What's the first node?
Get third-person character?
Or
is it cast to?
No casting needed because we're on the character that we're adding the widget to anyway.
Oh, then you just create the widget. It's like create new widget, and then you select the widget.
You got it. Create widget is the name of the node. Then you choose the widget, and then are we done? There's one more thing we got to do. What's the second part? Tristan, drop the link to the flat icon page of and I'll download it, but just drop the link in the chat. So what is the second part of getting widget to show up on screen? Right? You've created the widget, which is to say it's in memory, which sometimes you want to create a widget but not show it right away. We do that all the time. Pause screen, maybe, stuff like that. Oh, Tristan, find a different one. If it's the Adobe ones, I have to pay for them. So find one of the free ones on Flat Icon. Yeah, Adobe has these sneaky adverts in there. We want a free one. Anybody got the answer before I reveal it? The answer is add to viewport. Add to viewport. Okay, that will make it show up on the screen. All right, Daniel gave us a crosshair. I think I like it. We'll use this crosshair for now. I'm going to do PNG. If you come with something even more creative or whatever, at some point we could always change it. Let's do it 32 pixels. I'm going to hit free download. And wait. It'll take 2 seconds. And bam, that's downloaded. Now I just got to import that crosshair. Add, import into game. Go into downloads. And there's my crosshair. And now I'm just going to tell my widget, bam, tell my image, you're now this crosshair. That's the crosshair Daniel came up with. One thing, I don't like that it's a dark black color because I can't tint it any color I want. Maybe I want it to turn red when I'm highlighted over an enemy I can shoot at or something, right? When it's black, no matter how much I tint it, it's just going to stay black. So what I like to do when an icon comes in like this, I like to actually take its brightness curve and set it to negative number. -1 is fine. Bam, it inverts it, makes it a white. Now, on my HUD, I can make this blue, I can make this green, I can make this red. Let's do green for now. It's a very Jedi-like kind of thing. Don't know if that's too small or not, but we'll hit play. We'll see. Now I'll be able to see where I'm aiming. See, I've got the crosshair? Much easier. So much better. Okay, cool. So, we've got some robots. Next time, let's maybe focus on spawning zombies, getting it so that maybe we'll develop the environment a little bit so that you're really truly confined. Yeah, so the zombies are kind of endless, or that we kind of develop out the rounds and stuff. But yeah, sort of coming together, guys. Please come back with assets. So for those of you who like doing modeling, make the models. I'll bring them in. There's so many great opportunities for making models here. I think blasters are a great idea. We probably need, okay, here's something. You know how in Call of Duty Zombies you have like those pickups and it's usually like an icon like of a skull, or it's an icon of like for like the kill all. Then there's like the nuke that like kills them all. And there's ammo, max ammo. They have those pickups. Well, we want to do that at some point. But what would a Star Wars equivalent of those look like? Right? I could imagine the kill all to be a little Death Star. It's like a little rotate. And I can make a material, by the way. Oh, we'll do this. Think about this. I can do material where it's the hologram. Like, how they have that hologram effect, like when Leia comes out of R2D2. Like, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope. That classic Star Wars hologram. I'll make a material. I'll take your model and wrap it around with that material. So that'll be what the pickup looks like. So like the nuke equivalent probably be like a rotating Death Star. Max ammo could be, some ammo-looking cartridge or thing. The insta-kill could be, I don't know. I know you get creative with it. Could be like the Sith logo or something. Whatever, right? But if you give me those 3D models, then you can do something cool with it. All right. No stories today, just because I have a meeting in like 2 seconds. But anyway, guys, I'm going to drop before you leave. I'm giving you that link to the assignment right now. This is for a grade. You have to do it. Let's see. Let me drop it one more time. This is the assignment. Well, while I'm typing this in, okay, Elsa and everybody else, what stories do you want to hear from my life? Because sometimes I know I live such an incredibly interesting life that I forget because of all the amazing details of my life, what they are. So if there's a category or, you're interested in, what, Starbucks as a category? I did infiltrate a pyramid scheme once at a Starbucks. You want to hear about my childhood? The story where you were in a fight? What, with the homeless guy? My arm didn't work? You heard that one already. Yeah, no, I did infiltrate a pyramid scheme a couple times, actually. It was like a hobby of mine. It was weird. Remind me about that one, okay? See, that's what I'm talking about. Give me a genre, and I'll remember. And I'll tell you about my days when I explored the pyramids, so to speak. But until then, I'm going to let you guys go. Everybody do the link in the chat, and I'll see you Thursday. Bye.